Good morning everybody, happy Monday. This week is a very busy week. Very busy, especially in 147 Things world. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am in a recording studio recording the audiobook, which is really cool. So if you don't want to read the book and you want to just listen to it, you'll be hearing my own voice. The thing is, a bit nervous because I've only been in a recording studio twice before. Once was for the YouTube boy band thing, which is kind of just a bit of fun, so fine. The other time was when I did the documentary for the BBC, and it actually is quite hard. You have to kind of, obviously you're reading, and I'm not great at reading. I'm really good at writing, not so good at reading. So you have to read, but also read in a certain way, and you have to really take your time and talk very slowly and clearly. I've got 3 days to do the entire book, and I'm just not sure that's going to be long enough. I can add more days in if I need to, but I don't have free time. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the recording studio now, 3 days straight of doing that, and then Thursday is a kind of a book relief day. I'm not doing any book stuff that day. Friday, I'm going to the printers to see the book actually get printed, which is super exciting. So I think rather than this being a daily vlog, it's going to just kind of be snippets of stuff, you know? So yeah, let's get booky. Thing 3, make the most of planet Earth. It's only going to be around for... Oh, I've done it wrong already. Thing 3, make the most of planet Earth. It's only going to exist for about 1 billion more years. So far so good. It's really hard, like it takes a lot of mental capacity to... Because obviously when you read out loud, you're just reading out loud. When you're reading out loud with like all that emphasis and making like it all come to life, it's quite tricky. Having a quick break. I've probably been in there for what, like an hour maybe? A bit longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit longer, just over an hour. But your brain uses up a lot of power. It's good, it's good. There are some lines that you get stuck on, have to repeat them, and it's really frustrating. But quite enjoying it. It's actually really nice to bring my own book to life. Because, like, for example, my mum's read bits of it, and when she reads it out loud, I'm like, no, Mum, your voice is supposed to go up a bit there, and you're supposed to say it a bit more like this. So the people who are listening to it will actually kind of, I guess, hear it the way that I heard it in my head when I wrote it. Well, I am utterly exhausted. It's now Wednesday evening. So yesterday I was in the studio recording lots and lots of the book. We kind of only had half a day yesterday because I got there at 10 and then at 11 I had an hour-long interview with Emma Gannon, who has a podcast and is also an author and is very, very lovely. And we were recording bonus content, so at the end of the audiobook you have that interview too. So we recorded that. And then I had to leave at 4 rather than 6 because I had to get to the GQ Awards, which were GQ Men of the Year Awards, which were last night. So I ended up having 3 hours less than I would have done, which is kind of annoying. So then today I've been in there all day, and I was working from 10 till 6. You can't really do any more than that because your brain just shuts off. For the last like hour and a half, I wasn't doing so well because it's so hard to maintain concentration all that time. So I started to kind of mess up a bit more, you know. Anyway. I have to go back tomorrow afternoon too to finish off. So yeah, I haven't filmed anything, partly because I forgot my camera both yesterday and today because, like I say, my head's been everywhere. But also there's not really much to show you. I've just been sat in that room the entire time, sort of talking to a microphone. But the people are lovely, and it is really cool, and it is really nice to make my words come to life, but it isn't easy, that's for sure. Good morning everybody. So I believe today is Thursday, I want to say. I'm getting my days all confused now. So I think I've told you already that I'm going back into the recording studio this afternoon. But this morning it's a very busy morning. So I'm working with Jaguar Land Rover in a minute when I find where I'm supposed to be, but I'm so lost right now. I'm doing a talk with Jaguar this morning, and then straight after that I'm doing a thing with Land Rover where I'm taking over their Instagram stories. They're basically the same company, so you know that's why I'm doing it together. Then I have a meeting and an interview. Then I go back to the recording studio. Then I am going to an event tonight because Dylan Jones, who's the editor of GQ and like a just total legend, has released a book about David Bowie. And because he's a friend of mine and because I work with him, I'm going to support him. So yeah, big day today. I just don't know where I'm supposed to be though. I got dropped off at Waitrose. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. I'm trying to find Millie. She's been texting me going, I'm here. I don't know where you are though. So I'm going to see if I can find her. Oh, I see some cars. This must be it. There's cars in there. I found them. Civilization. I'm zooming in. There they are. All right, guys. Thank God I found you. Thought I was going to starve to death.
We've also got Jim Chapman and Dan Howell, two YouTubers. Jim is hugely successful with more than 98 million views worldwide. He has become one of YouTube's most influential faces in fashion, tech, fitness and entertainment.
So I'm actually now back where I left you, but I finished everything. I did not get a chance to film. It was really hectic. So went straight in and did my panel thing, and after that I was doing an Instagram takeover for Land Rover, but every time I put the phone down to stop filming something, I had an interview with a TV thing, and I had an interview with a radio thing, and yeah, time flew by. But it was really cool. Basically, the concept behind it is Jaguar Land Rover Tech Fest, and the concept behind this one was technology with heart, and there's some amazing things they're doing. Like they've made a special car with basically all the technology they have that can go places that basically no other car can. It's got a drone on top. It's called the Project Hero. It basically is used by the Austrian Red Cross. So if someone goes missing on a mountain or something, they send the drone off, they send the car off, and it's just really amazing to see that the technology they have can really make a massive difference. And there's other initiatives too, like they're using a lot of recycling a lot of their stuff to make surfboards, and you know, it's just very cool, and I have a lot of respect for them for doing it. Anyway, I'm starving now, so I need to go get some food. I'm back in the recording studio, and guess what? I've just finished, and we ploughed through it. So I forget how many pages I had left. Yesterday I did quite a lot. Today I didn't have loads left, but we allowed, like, basically I'm an hour early because I was just in a really good mood and so excited to nearly get it finished that we ploughed through it. Big shout out to the team in there. We've got Leo and we've got Daisy who have been there every step of the way. Very patient, very excellent. You can't hear them right now because they have to press a button to talk. But yeah, I finished it. It's so cool. Please go listen to it because it's my own words. It's my own words in my own voice. It's really cool. So yeah, if you get a chance and maybe you're driving or you're cooking or something and you can't use your hands and your eyes because you need them for something else, listen to me. Yeah, the book's bloody brilliant, I have to say. I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait for you to kind of get your eyes on it or your ears on it. Morning, everybody. It's Friday, and thank God it's Friday because I'm really, really exhausted. It's been a long week. Where am I, guys? Chatham, which is like hour and a half, 2 hours outside of London. I've come to a place called CPI Books. Here it is, look. And this is where my book gets printed, which is very exciting. So, as of today, I finished everything for the book, and the book just exists. So I've done the audio recording, and that's been edited and done its thing, so that gets all done on Monday, and then the book starts getting printed today, and that's it. I have nothing to do then until I start going on tour and book signing and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'm told today that with any luck I'll be able to hold the first ever copy in my hands. I haven't seen a copy of the book yet because it doesn't actually exist, so yeah, exciting. Let's go in there and get my hard hat. Do I have to wear a hard hat, do we think?
I hope so.
I hope I wear a hard hat. I want to really embrace this moment. Okay, we've been brought to a room with biscuits and stuff while everything's been set up, and I've been given what here is the cover, which is actually thinner than I thought, but I guess it gets printed onto cardboard. I don't know why. I just had it in my head that it was going to be like real thick cardboard. And here is the sleeve. And how amazing does it look? Look, you can see the blue really sort of popping on there. I love it. I'm so excited. We're a little way out, so we're going to be about 15 minutes, and then we're going to go on a tour of the entire place to see books being printed. And I think in about an hour's time, we're going to see mine get bound. Was that what the first step was? No, it was cut or something. I don't know how it all works, but essentially, as you can see, there's like one upside down, one the right way up, one upside down, then a slice. So we're going to see that and then see it all get bound and stuff. Now, and there is just so much paper. So you see those big reels there, right? Essentially what happens is, it starts here, goes along here, to follow the paper down, you go into this room here, right? The paper then goes up and along and down, goes under the floor along here. It goes to this bit, and this bit here is what's called the plate, which is basically aluminium. And then it goes up there, and the plate prints with the ink that goes on that bit, prints the actual ink onto the paper, which then goes along the top, along here, and it comes out the other end where it's actually got the printing on it, as you can see, in black and white there, and it comes down here, then goes along here, and then it goes around this corner as well. Wow, it goes like, it just never ends, blimey. Okay, and then we end up here. Wow. This one isn't my book, by the way, but I'm on a different machine. This is somebody else's book, so, but wow, there's just so much to it. Look, this is my book. I don't know why they're in a thing like this. I'm assuming that's how it all works. Look, there's one on the human brain. There's thing 75. Oh my God, so, oh, it's all thing 75 and 49. That's so cool. So here we have 147 things. This is kind of the early stages of the case being made. There's so many of them. Please buy the book. There's so many being made. But look, that's so cool. So this is kind of like the undercover, I suppose. So these ones right here are my actual book. They go right the way down there. but then there's more of them coming along this way. Just go in here, which I think are about to get like cut or something. I'm not really too sure, but it's so exciting. My tour guide just picked one up and showed me it, and like, all my words are in there. So cool. Even like a big stool to stand on, so I can give you like a slightly higher shot. This is so cool. Like, this whole factory right now, or this half of the factory. Here's the back stuff happening through there. That's not mine. Mine's the hardback copy. It's all happening with my book. So we've got all this area here. The books are kind of going up and down and around and everything, and it comes around here. It's been trimmed a bit here, so it looks a bit neater. And then there's kind of like two books, one on top of each other, and it gets sliced in half here. You can see that, and then you end up with two. Look, see, that's so cool. And they come through here, and then you got one up top, one down below. Billy's fascinated. Don't get too close, get your nose chopped off. This is so cool. In here we have the knives that are chopping all the edges off, and it's so sharp. And here we go. So a coverless book. Would you mind holding it, Jeff, for me? Look at this. This is like the this is the page where all the names of people who filled in my thing are. Oh my god, it's so exciting. And next goes on the cover. That's all I'm going to show you. Right, so I've got some of my covers there. What's happening here, you know, the books are kind of being put with kind of a hard cover, but not the actual cover you're going to see. They go over this way, along here, sorry, down this way here, and then what this chap is doing, kind of sorting out the covers, they're going to onto that bit there, and then I can't see any coming. There are some coming. Oh, here comes a few. Look, here come a few. Da, da, da. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Does this, goes down there, a cover gets glued onto it. Oh my god, that's the book, that's the book, that's the book. And then they go down there. That's amazing. Look, now they're being piled up, look. Watch this one. Plonk. And then they get all packaged up like that. That's so cool. I'm back in the office now, everybody, and it is 5:05 in the evening, and I'm going to end this video here because I got back from the printers and had to go straight to an interview with Times magazine about the book, which is quite cool. Quite hard though, because it's an hour long and they're asking like really sort of big questions. I did it, and now I feel good. And actually, because it's Friday and I had a really busy week, I'm actually going to clock off in like half an hour, and then me and Tan are going to go for dinner, and then we're going to go and see a play, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, not Ruth, because I don't know. I do know a few Ruths, but there's no Hot Tin Ruths I know. And then I am going to see my friend because she's going to New York soon and it's having like a leaving party. And that is the evening. So thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And also, like, I'll put links to all the book stuff, like the tour and signed copies if you want one. You should totally get one because it's really good. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.